Blaine.
Hey, Lee. Lee's the newest TV star, rock star now on Monster Quest. Her episode was kick ass.
It
Thanks.
was. So was
And then
yours.
we'll make Gwen a rock star next Friday. Next Monday, we'll make her a rock star because her episode shows Friday. Y'all better go watch.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
told Gwen, if you don't watch your episode, I will come find you with a size 13 steel toe boot and put it straight up your ass sideways. Watch your show.
I'm gonna watch it. I promised all
Somebody
you guys
else
I
will
would.
watch. I know you'll watch.
All right. So,
Lee, we can barely hear you.
all right. Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Yes. Yes.
So, I'll just hold this little thing.
What is that, like a Bluetooth?
Yep. It's a go to the history channel. Where's it? Okay. And then what you do, because you can get it on Roku for free. You can go to Roku
it in
and
front of
download it. How's
Put
that?
That's better.
Okay. Click on Monster Quest. New season is number 5.
Mhm.
I'm typing this. When episode airs Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard.
There you go.
Just a second, and I made a banner, which I should have already done, but here it is. All right. So you don't have to have cable.
Yeah, definitely go watch.
Go to historychannel.com. Request. New season is number 5. The episode airs, and it's unlike any of the other episodes.
Right. It's a
Yeah.
little different. Lee, can you put your speaker here?
Yep. So it's
That's
unlike any other episodes that have aired.
right. I can't remember what it's called. Domestic, I believe something.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how they portray what happened. You know, because I know how you've described it, and I've heard it multiple times,
Yes.
but how is it portrayed? Mine was this past Friday, and it was as if they took a photograph in my head,
Yeah.
and same thing because he heard Mama Jenny and Mom talking about what happened to us. Mama
Mhm.
Jenny wasn't a part of it, but she got a phone call immediately after because it was
I
we
was
thought it was time.
I was watching it with Lee in the room, and I was like into it so much that I could almost, and I felt Lee reliving. I was like,
That's what we said too.
yeah.
Well, you know, it was funny. We were sitting there talking right after her episode aired, and Lee said, "We're going to watch your episode next because John and you were over there." And it's funny. My episode has shown 15 times since the original air date. I'm
Well,
like,
I've watched it 8 times, so
well, it's like every time I flip it over to History Channel, there's my pretty mug on the TV.
I've watched Lee's 4 times. So
Mhm.
I keep seeing Mom and
Yeah.
Mom and Judy, and I just that little lady. She could be fierce when she wanted to be, and I bet she grabbed you so tight. I don't know. I can just.
By the
She
back
was
of my
a
head.
little small package of dimes.
At one point, I didn't know which one I was more afraid of, that thing or my mom, because she was going to get my tail.
Oh.
Oh, did you hear?
Oh, hey, Luna.
Hello, Luna.
Luna,
Look
get
at
down.
All I can say, Lee, is I'm so glad Mama loved me because I'd have hated to have to face up with that woman back in the day.
She done looked up at you.
Oh, she looked up at me and probably just biatch slapped me.
I know.
She would alligator hunt with Glad. She would either call the alligators away by, getting their attention away from the egg so
Uh-huh.
that they could the eggs and take it back to the lab, or she was the one getting the egg. And I've heard about her actually having to climb a tree get away from an alligator that got away from the lab guys.
Uh-huh.
Distracted. Mom was getting the egg, and it started back across the mom, and she shot up a tree. And
I
Ross
can see
came over,
Mama's little ass climbing that damn tree. Oh my God, I got a visual in my head right now.
Me too.
And she's probably cussing like a sailor,
and she's going,
yelling at your dad.
she's the only thing that whenever they, Judy, where are you? She said it took her a minute for her breath to come back, you know.
Sure.
Judy, where are you? And she said, I was right up there. I couldn't say a word. I was over their head. She said, I felt like just peeing on them. So they
That's typical mom. That's
I'm
mama.
just tickled. It's so funny. That little lady. Oh my goodness.
5'3", full of vinegar. She was something else, but she had such a sweetness about her too. So
Oh yeah, but she could be so sweet. But that woman, oh God, when she wanted to be mad, boy, she could be mad like a hornet.
mm-hmm. She could.
I'm just glad I never had to see that side of her. I knew about it because Lee had told me about it. Because Lee was like me, was a heathen child.
Oh my goodness.
My poor mother. Y'all.
Yours and mine both. Hey, at least you didn't put another little boy in your mom's hand and walk around Kmart for 45 minutes while she held the hand of some other little kid.
Plain.
Oh, I did. Oh, I was mad. Oh, I was bad. Oh, I was bad. I'm just glad they didn't have camera phones back in the day when we were kids, because I'd have probably been under the jail some of the stupid shit I did back in the day.
Thank goodness.
But y'all, that little boy, he was so happy walking around with my mom. And the guy's mom, the little kid's mom was like letting her do it. It's like, hell, I ain't got to watch him. So, yeah, she let him do it for like 45 minutes. It was worth every beating I got in Kmart that day. It was, oh my God. I laughed through the whole spanking. And I got my ass tore up. And I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, all of you watching, let me just say, don't forget that we are kids of the 80s. Until the lights on the street came on.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
we did.
We were out there. Plus, I was with a bunch of boys, all the people that I don't know.
Me too.
But it seemed, I know you were. I don't know what it was exactly, but it seemed like all the people that were related to Ross Island that were there on the compound.
I can't.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they had boys.
Yeah.
And I was like the only girl, and I wasn't going to be outdone.
Hell no, you wasn't.
No.
No. So
I can see you two holding your damn own.
I remember
swimming. A couple of asses along the way.
I remember swimming in a pool that had alligators in it, mostly baby alligators. Because the guy would go in there and swim, and I was like, okay, well, I'll get in there and swim. And I'm going along trying to catch baby alligators, and all of a sudden I felt a hand grab me by the back of the head, and Mom had snatched me up out of that water.
Whoa.
But they didn't see me for about 2-3 days after that. So
I can imagine. See, I wish I could have talked to Mom more about some of those Lee kid stories. I'd have probably been crying and laughing, because as bad as I was, I know Lee was just as bad. So, Lee, can you imagine if we actually grew up together, how much trouble we would get into?
True. That's crazy. The things that we would have done. I had a couple of snakes that I didn't really look as a reptile. They were my pet.
Mm-hmm.
They were never in the cage, and Mom was always finding stuff. Dad also did things with taxidermy.
Oh yeah.
I want to copy him. So Dad had stuffed the bearskin rug that he had done, and we had a crow. I think he had done. I don't know what all we had a lot, and I can remember Dad talking to Mom, and he got real close, and Mom was now some of it Mom did, and I got my dad got really close, and he was like, "What?" It's probably,
God.
I got in trouble.
Yeah, Kid Walmart's Kmart's still my favorite.
I think that I don't think I've beat that one at all. But
Well,
yeah,
it made it even funner for me is I remember back in I grew up during the 70s. So they had all them polyester coats and jackets and stuff like that. I hid in there because you couldn't see me because
In the little circle thing.
the little circle thing
Oh, yep.
and just enough where I could see out. And I watched my mom walk around that whole store with that little boy.
Blame.
It made it even funner because I waited till she got to the checkout line. Then I just walked right back up to her. She looked down at me, looked at that little kid's like, who the hell's kid have I got? I said, it wasn't me, was it? And that's when I got the five across the lip. Pow!
Oh my goodness.
I don't think anybody could ever top that one.
I don't think so either. I've never heard one that good.
Oh,
I always had my hair in a ponytail because my hair was way past, my waistline, way past. And that just made a handle for Mom.
mhm.
Be up a tree, she'd reach up, grab my ponytail. Here I go down, just anything. It was like a handle. She didn't
yeah.
like me. She never abused me or anything. But buddy, she was tough on me, and she had to be. So,
You gave her a
that-
little bit of a
Helen.
something.
Yeah, as bad as I was, I should have been abused. Well, hell, I didn't think nobody loved me unless I got spanked 4 times a day. My mom, my dad, my grandma, and school.
there they all were.
I had my
Hey,
own
what
paddle
you
at school
doing?
with my own name on it. Yep.
You had your own paddle?
I had my own paddle. I was the only one in the school that had their name on their own paddle.
Oh God, did you ever have to go pick from switch?
Go where?
Switch. Mom would make me go outside and get a off one of the
Switch.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't bring back a little switch,
Uh-uh.
or my grandma would go snatch a damn tree out the damn ground. I go find the biggest stick I could find. It's like I was getting my ass whooped anyway. Might as well make it worth it,
You guys, I gotta admit, my 2 brothers who are 9 and 10 years older than me, they got me into some stuff. They're usually the ones that got in more trouble than me because I followed them and
They're older.
Yeah, I did what they did though. So
Hell,
Oh, bless.
I get in trouble with stuff my brother did because I was the older brother. I was supposed to tell him. I was at summer camp one time for the Y. I was gone for 2 weeks. I come home, I get a spanking. I'm like, what the hell did I do? He said, well, your brother did this, your brother did that. You should have taught him better. I said, I wasn't even freaking here. I was like, damn, get my ass whooped, and I didn't do nothing. Hey, there's probably a lot of times I should have got my ass whooped.
that was for what you was about to do. Yeah.
That's what you hadn't done it yet, but you was thinking it.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, we got some folks watching, and I know we're having a good time, and they think we're crazy.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Joe.
Buddy, thank you. I'm sorry my dog thinks it's the Luna show, but I'm going to leave her alone.
A Luna show. Of course, we got Sean and
Captain
Cassie.
Taterhead over there.
Yep, we got others watching who are not commenting yet.
Y'all need to speak up.
Look, while you're here, before we get into these cases, please like, subscribe, and share. Okay?
Yes, please.
Do it
Please,
again.
please.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Yep.
Because it helps us with our algorithm, and it helps us with Facebook. It helps us with YouTube TV. I mean, YouTube. And it gets more stuff. It'll help us to put on more content for you guys.
I was able to get, I didn't get to tell you this, Blaine, but I was able to get us some information where people can donate to the station without us having to, like super fans or super chats and all things. You have to have so many people, subscribing.
Yeah.
So coming out about that. here is the All Access Network Television YouTube. Okay. You can also go to my website, and I've got another one coming. It's going to be for All Access, but this is because all of our All Access Network shows are on this website. So if you want to see it and you don't want to go to YouTube at that moment, or if you don't want to look for it on social media, there it is. And you
Yeah.
can also subscribe on the website. Yeah. Hey, yeah,
He spoke up. Christina's
Yeah.
here too.
Somebody
Yep,
actually listen to me. I'll be damned.
Christina's here
Hey,
too.
Christina.
Lee, I'm gonna pop that back up because it's on that timer. I'm gonna cut the timer off so we can.
Turn the timer off.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna turn. Well, I can
to
get to it.
also note that we, as All Access Network television members, I did find out that we are setting some big records. I'll hear more about our numbers Thursday, but I said I want to hear an update, but I want to wait till Gwen's episode comes out and then it'll be all of us, of the three of us. So that way
Okay,
we'll
let me ask real quick. Where is this at? Because I can't find it. Is it at the bottom or the top?
to get down. I know you want to see Blaine and Gwen, but you're going
Oh,
to
I
get
see it. Never mind. Never mind. Go about the business. I'm sorry. I just want to pop it back up, and I don't want it to have a timer. Doggone it.
Okay, so that's mymfirstname.com. I tried to have Family Spirit, and I had it for a long time, and then an adoption agency created one Family Spirit website, and I started. Yeah, people started, sending the wrong thing to the wrong places, and I thought, okay, my name is different. I think I'll use that.
You are
Oh,
definitely got a different
Okay.
name. I love it.
I actually cut the timer off this time, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay.
Good.
All
I'm
right.
trying to stop. So tonight we've got a show for you. Besides the fact we're talking about Monster Quest, and towards the end of the show, we're going to be talking about some special announcements from All Access, mostly about our paranormal conferences we're going to.
Right.
Tonight, we're talking about supernatural murders. And this one's going to hit you where you live because it involves children.
It does.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you now, some of this stuff is going to be graphic, and it might make some people mad. When me and Lee were discussing it before the show, I was livid that this would happen. So when you guys listen to this, we're just getting it out there. Okay. It ain't something me and Lee or Gwen have ever done or ever will do, but these are other people that have done this. So let's start it, Miss Lee.
Okay. I know that there have been people that have healed by faith. Okay. That has nothing to do with this. Okay. There's plenty of scriptures in the Bible that talk about healing illnesses and healing the blind and paralysis and leprosy and blindness. And let's don't forget that there's Gloria Copeland, who was healed from tuberculosis. Oral Roberts claimed that he was given divine healing from an illness. Amy McPherson reported childhood healing. Patrick Coleman said she's a minister, and she believed and featured healing testimonies. There's plenty of pastors like Benny Hinn that he actually will not accept or talk about getting money and donations anymore. He announced that recently because that is not what faith should be about. There's a lot of people that have been healed watching his shows and following his leadership.
Was that after his second or third yacht?
Oh yeah, Benny Hinn's not as bad as the others. There's some that are.
You're correct. He's not as bad as Ernest Angley was. Y'all too young to remember Ernest Angley. He used to come on like Sunday mornings at like 7:00, and he was a, you shall be healed preacher.
Oh.
It never healed a damn person in his whole damn corrupt life.
Well, he was one of those kind. He'd make you feel like, he'd make you feel real bad about yourself just so you'd have the time and feel better. But like I was saying, even Joel Osteen, who is known for having a lot of money, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about his mom. She was given to live, and she started walking up and down her driveway. and she talked directly to the illness and said, "You will not take me. My life is, meant for something else." And she ended up living like 2 decades longer. So there are those that have had positive. I don't want to be the devil's advocate, but this right here is not. This ain't it. This is
No.
Ain't it? Mm-mm.
no, it's not it. Now, this is what we're talking about. There are 3 cases we're going to talk about where their religious belief in faith healing replaced actual medical care and someone died. Not just someone, but their innocent children. Okay, these cases are not about attacks on faith. They're warnings about what happens when belief overrides someone's responsibility for medical activity in a child or a vulnerable person and their right to live. In each case, the court had to decide, and that's what makes these so interesting. At what point does belief become criminal neglect or homicide?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Yep.
Well, the first one is Madeline Hara. Sweet baby was 11 years old and she had type 1 diabetes. Okay, I got type 2. All right, you manage it with medicine and diet and exercise, but the parents said no. And her situation got worse and worse. It became very severe, including extreme fatigue, horrible weight loss, and she couldn't keep anything down. Okay, besides the fact she was greatly dehydrated, her family refused to seek any medical care. They believed that their faith and healing and prayer would cure her. Members of the church would come over and support their decision to just pray. And a little died home, 3rd, 2008, cirrhosis. Now, guys, that is highly treatable. If she stopped her, she'd still be here with us.
And this is what I'm going to say on that. This is for all the cases we do. Prayer is a great thing, but prayer is just a positive affirmation of getting it out to the universe. Okay.
Right.
Prayer is a great thing because it's no different than us, sending healing to somebody or sending happiness or whatever. We put that affirmation out there to the universe. That's what prayer is. But there's nowhere in the Bible that it says that prayer will heal all illnesses and sicknesses. They have to go out there and take care of that child's right to live, or that adult, or whatever.
Well, in the Bible, I haven't found anything since we talked about this over a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. Gwen and I talked about it. You and I talked about it. We were brainstorming after one of our shows, and this popped up. But I have not been able to find anywhere in any Bible, any version of a Bible, that says that medical care is sin.
Yeah.
I have not found it.
Not once.
So, but I have found.
I've always been told by preachers or reverends or any kind of religious person.
That's the problem, because it was told by man or woman.
Well, this is what I've always been told, and my grandmother was an ordained minister. She told me that God gave us the ability to have the medication, to have the training, to have the school, and to heal people.
You don't think that the higher being got this person to become a doctor for a reason?
Exactly.
Hi, Victor. It's just it's hard for us to fathom, being parents, that we could let something like that happen to our children or our grandchildren.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you a story. When my daughter was born, she had open heart surgery because the arteries in her heart were crossed. My mother-in-law at the time was a Jehovah's Witness, and they don't believe in taking blood. Well, they showed up at the hospital and protested. And I got to the point where I started putting foot to ass and started kicking them out of her room and told them, "Don't you ever come back here." And I told security, I said, "These people ever show back up, remove them, or you will put them in this hospital, because I will put them in this hospital." So I've dealt with idiots before,
Yeah.
that kind of religious bullshit.
Mama. had to deal with a couple of things like this.
Yeah.
Hospital system. No, Gwen has being a medic.
Oh,
So-
I bet she has.
So I mean, this is kind of
away from people's houses because they wouldn't let them have medical care.
right. It's the kind of conversation that Mom and Gwen would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know
Well,
I have dealt with
nurse is
parents.
right.
Yeah. I know Mom has, and I know I did. I dealt with
Yeah.
a few cases, and I won't say any specifics, but it broke my heart. I would have to go outside and just boo-hoo. I mean, it was killing me. So,
Oh, I can imagine.
Y'all have to come get me out of jail. If the girl
Oh,
will
no.
get sick.
Well, what was funny when they came in the hospital because me and Brittany are the same blood type. I gave blood to Brittany. They came in when I was doing a transfusion, taking blood. They were taking it directly from my vein and putting it into hers instead of going through the bag. They went direct needle to needle. And they come in there and started griping and bitching about it. And I've got a needle in my arm. I'm getting blood sucked out of me. And I'm like, I will rip this thing out of my arm and stab you in the neck with it if you say one more word.
yeah.
Boy, that's why you
I said, that's my child. You have nothing to do with her. I'm the one's her dad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what your religion is. You do not say anything about my daughter getting the proper medical care she needs.
I had a similar situation going on when I was pregnant with Elijah. So you Mr. Brown did. My husband was not having that at all. So I won't go into any of that. That might be going down a little bit of a rabbit hole. But while we're talking about the Bible, I've been going down a rabbit hole about it, and you know there's different versions of the Bible. There's the Old Testament, there's the Ethiopian Bible, there's the King James Version. There's all these different things. The Kabbalah, you know, just going. And so I've been doing as best I could, trying to figure this out. This is what I got. I did get this with AI because it helped me consolidate it because otherwise I would have had a book. So here
Right.
it is. All right. So here's your description. The Bible actually says something about medicine and physicians. They are acknowledged. So Luke 5:31, this is not to help. So and is a valid accepted role. Then we've got 4:14. Timothy 5, 1 Timothy 5:23. Use a little wine because of your stomach and your frequent illness. Now that was not. I'm not talking about drinking. I'm talking about. It was saying take this as a type of medicine that can soothe your stomach.
What it will do, one, lowers your blood pressure down, and it also thins your blood out. So if you have like problems like that, it helps fix those. It's no different than putting a little bit of liquor on a baby when they're teething.
Then,
Rub it on their gums.
and when gum, yeah.
Shit, I probably had 10 bottles of Jack Daniels when I was a kid on my teeth because I had,
Oh, and Rock and Rye. Do y'all remember Rock and Rye with sugar and
Mm-hmm.
And
remember,
lemon, rock
Yeah.
candy.
Yep.
You remember me talking about the drunk monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from Rock and Rye. We had a monkey that accidentally hung herself. She pulled
Yep.
a Native American heel through the cage, and I don't know how, but she got the leather strap around her neck and she hung herself. And when I finally like to get her out of there, I got my pocket knife and I was trying to get her free. Dad came in there and got her free. Sent my Pentecostal Holiness grandmother to the liquor store to get some Rock and Rye, pour up some cocktail to get her blood working. And my dad did CPR for the longest. And then after that, I had to sacrifice one of my baby doll bottles, baby doll bottles for my little doll for her. And then after that, I sick to get the liquor. So that about, I think I got a drunk monkey on my hands. It just went through my whole life. And somebody was kind of putting on a little bit, you might be a drunk monkey. So
Yeah.
that's
I love that story.
Gwen's got a really neat thing. Drunk monkey. She registered it for us. so that we could do something with it later. That was really cool. I appreciate you doing that.
Right
Here's
on.
more.
It was supposed to be for us 3 girls, but
Yeah,
kind
Mom,
of let it go for a minute. Yeah,
figure it
it's still
out.
there though. That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All right, here's more. Okay, so faith is emphasized, but it's not to reject care. There's some more. Scriptures. In the multitude of counselors, there is safety. That's in Proverbs, okay? So it's not, don't see the doctor, reject medicine, or you must pray, and that's it. All right, that's not. Okay, so here is more. Medical care is a gift. Doctors and their knowledge are tools, and prayer is complementary, not to be replaced. It's not a replacement for it. Okay, so there it is. That's what we're talking about. Now I'm going to delete those because we've talked about it. I'm not going to continue down the rabbit. But I am going to show you this, and it's going to make you mad. This is the precious baby that died because of
baby.
proud. They were too prideful to seek help for that child. They believed their faith was strong enough than just going to the doctor. And that's how I feel about it.
Sad.
So her parents were charged with second-degree reckless homicide. They were convicted in 2009, and they both got prison sentences followed by probation. Okay, and so the court said this is student failure to provide life-saving to a child. Well, actually, they should say it to anybody.
Yeah.
Smart case. In debates over religious freedom versus child welfare. Okay. Now I know that the government's not supposed to control our religious beliefs. I 100% agree with that. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about medical neglect and using any excuse. Okay.
Well, there's a difference between the religious side of it and the government stepping in. That's to protect the child.
Right.
And
And
that's all that is.
Bugs did it. There's mom and dad.
Mm.
And there's the little girl. I wonder if they were holding hands over her when she was passing away. I wonder what they were doing there. I mean, they had to make a very serious stand together while she was passing away. I mean, at some point you'd think they would have given in and said, oh my God, call 911. I don't know. Gwen, what do you think?
I mean, I would have done anything to help my kids or any child
Thank
or
you.
any adult. So that's just
Yeah.
me. Even if I'll be real with you, even if I don't like somebody and if they've done me wrong, it would be hard for me not to do something to help them.
Of course it would, because it's our nature, because we're
Yeah.
healers.
Even if they've done me wrong, I would still, and I have. I've had patients that had personally did something to me, and especially a child, they're innocent. They don't.
Yeah, exactly.
They're supposed to be protected and taken care of, and that's how I feel.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised at the 11-year-old that she didn't go to a guidance counselor at
I can't.
school. She was
Okay.
home. Because if she was going to public school and she got sick at school, guidance counselor would have reported that.
Oh, they
should
have.
Yeah.
You would think, I don't know. There's just so many ways to look at this, and every one of them pisses me off. But
Yeah.
on to the next one is no better.
So you guys, wait, hold on just a second. For those who came in a little late, we're talking about, say it, guys. Say what we're talking about exactly.
About faith-based medical neglect.
Yeah.
You cut out again, Lee.
Yeah, it's cutting in and out.
There it is.
Okay. They're using their desire for faith healing to replace medical care and allowing their children.
Yeah. There we go.
So that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Gwen.
I'm sorry that those children should not have to suffer.
Nope.
I don't care what I believe. If my child's in danger, somebody else's child's in danger of dying, I'm doing everything humanly possible to make sure that child gets the proper treatment they need.
Yep. It doesn't matter whose child it is.
Exactly. That's it. Any child.
Now, I don't think it's the same thing, but I want to get you guys to weigh in for me.
Okay.
What if I saw that the doctors want to give my child or my mother? Hey, Morgan,
Hey.
we're going to make an announcement about you in just a few minutes. You know what it is. But anyway, let's say that I have a situation, a loved one is sick,
Right.
and here's the medicine they want to give, and the side effects are as bad as the illness. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, hold on a minute. They've already been on all this medicine, blah, blah, blah. I think we should try something holistic. At what point do you have to let go of your holistic treatment and go into medical necessity? Because it goes from taking a chance to lack of responsibility. I say do both, honestly.
Why not?
I say do both, but you do have to. Now, there's some holistic or stuff that can interact with medicine, so you have to communicate. That's the thing. You have to communicate. So.
Sure.
And see, or you have to have knowledge, and you have to put forth an effort, and you have to be communicative.
Yep.
When I had cancer, I really wanted to do all the things they told me I had to do. But guess what? I sucked it up and I did it. But one of the things that I did do, that's right, do your research. That's right.
Right.
Good job, Morgan.
Thank you. You're going to enjoy this topic. It's sad, but we're making valid points, and we might save someone's lifetime. But I ended up taking a product that's called OC3, and I'm not selling
Say
it
it
or
again.
anything.
It cut out. Say it again. It cut out.
It's called O, letter O, P as in Paul, C as in cat, and then the number 3.
Okay.
And basically, it's an organic, very concentrated red grapeseed extract that's in an isotonic powder form. Can't use metal to stir it with.
All right.
Fix it. Use like wooden chopsticks. What I used, I just kept a bunch of chopsticks and I'd stir them up, and it helped fight the cancer cells in my body. And I've also found out that pineapple would do the same thing. It's a great antioxidant. So I was mixing OPC3 with pineapple, but it wasn't really like the sweet, artificial pineapple juice. I wasn't eating pineapple suckers, stuff like that. I mean, I was going real concentrated, and it helped my body and helped me walk through the treatments I was having to get. And I really feel like it helped me out a lot. Now, second thing, when I was trying to get pregnant with my son, I had found out, and they were saying, look, now you're going to put on these medications, for fertility. And I take off on that. And I was like, just stop, stop, just stop. Too much. Over it. Guess what? I'm going to do a detox. I did a site cleanse in the middle of the summer. You're supposed to do it spring or fall.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was pregnant 3 weeks later. Got off the fertility medicine. So sometimes you have to do stuff like that. Just a little to off. You have to say, stop. You guys hear me?
You're going in and out.
Yeah. Lee, do you want to use your phone and just I can close it out and all for you, and you can tell me what to pull up?
See if this helps any. I'll just hold it like this.
That was better.
Okay, good. What I was saying is, I didn't say I'm not going to get any treatment, but I did say I wanted to give myself a chance to let my body heal, because I felt like all the chemicals were getting all crowded up in my body, and I just needed to give my body a chance to normalize.
Yeah.
Right.
Forward with something else, and that actually saved my life. Later on down the road, I had E. coli poisoning, and it went into my brain, and the doctor gave me 2 types of medications that reacted to each other, and they were fatal. And if I hadn't stopped and started doing a detox, it would have killed me. So I mean, I've always had some type of gift spiritually, with the way my brain works, but it really set me onto another path that was a lot stronger because my brain had to figure out a way to work because, it created a real problem for me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a balance, right? It
Yeah.
can't be, I'm just going to just take medication and not build my body up. It has to be balance. Okay, on to the next case. You ready? Go ahead, Ben. Oh, wait a minute. We did that one. Okay, so this is a child, a little bitty kid. That's the book that was written about this case. Trying to see if I've got the child's name. The last name is Shabley. So go ahead and read it, Gwen.
I can barely see it. Be real with you.
I'll read it. I can see it real well.
Can you see it really good?
The Schneibels believed doctors interfered with God's will and relied solely on prayer for all illnesses. This belief continued even after a previous child died the same way. The court warned them explicitly what happened. Their son died from pneumonia, a highly treatable condition. Court outcome: parents were convicted of third-degree murder, sentenced to prison. Why this case is so disturbing? This wasn't ignorance. This was willful repetition after warning, the court emphasized.
Isn't that horrible?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Okay, so
they did it to two.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
What's the child's name? Herbert.
Herbert.
Little kid. They were told, look, you already had one kid die from this. You need to get this child treatment. And then they didn't do it. And the child died from, guess what? Pneumonia.
Yeah, something easily fixed.
That's ridiculous.
What I want to understand is why the court let them have another child.
Mm-hmm.
They should have automatically took them and castrated the dude and sewed up the woman.
Well, here's the book. Notice what it says at the bottom. Religious child maltreatment. Shedding light on child maltreatment. All right, and let's see. Yep, that's the same one. And here's your favorite guy.
Look, it's Captain Fivehead. Fivehead.
What in the world?
That dude's got smelling on him. Look at that thing, Fivehead.
What in?
That's not a forehead. That's a fivehead.
That's a 5. Yeah.
That's definitely a fivehead.
Makes you want to say
it's our hashtag today, Captain Fivehead.
Yeah, makes you want to say, what did you say, Lee? Ugly things? I didn't get that last one.
I want to say ugly things.
Let's just all think that ugly thing and not say it and get in trouble.
Well, yeah, exactly. What was funny, Lee made a point before we came in there the first time she showed the picture. After I called him Captain Fivehead, she said, take his nose and stuff off. He looks like a thumb.
I heard you guys, but I was feeding my little pup, Riri, so yeah.
Oh. Yep, Captain Fivehead, Mr. Thumb. You think if I had that big, he'd be smart enough to realize, hey, let's do something to help this child. What is this empty? Is it this empty space up there behind that Fivehead?
Maybe.
Jeez. Hi, Christine.
All right, so here's this one.
Oh.
We have a faith healing church that believed medical care violated the divine law. This is in Oregon. This is a big deal. Okay. Let me show you what these mugs look like. They are. Okay, they had a newborn baby at home. Child was not even old enough.
What Lee said, what you can hear, is they didn't even get that child a name.
What?
Nope.
did not even give the child a name. The child was born at home,
Mhm.
and they never gave the child a name. And this is what happened. Untreated respiratory failure. That's a routine, survivable, standard neonatal medical care. And they let the child die at home, and they brought people over from the church to pray over the baby while it died.
I
Okay.
think they should be charged also. Everybody
I
in the
do
church.
too, for accessory to murder.
Yep.
I do too. All right.
Because
So
I don't care. Somebody should have called somebody.
Yep.
yeah, the reason why this matters is because it highlights the dangers of faith-based medical neglect, especially for babies, infants. And Oregon changed their law. Okay, they said that they were removing religious exemption for medical neglect, and they were the first state to do what they did. They
Well,
made
how many kids had to die before they changed the damn law? Bunch of idiots.
Well, I don't have a problem with somebody having a child at home, but you need a midwife or you need somebody licensed there.
Thank you.
And that person, midwives and stuff are taught. And, if you have something that you can't handle, you call somebody, you call 911.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
it should be, it should be overseen.
Yeah, I mean, 3 little numbers. It takes 3 seconds to dial it. 911. What's your emergency? My child's in respiratory failure. It's just
They
been
would have
born.
told them how to do CPR, and they should have
Thank
known
you.
how to do CPR if they were going to do it at home.
Oh, but that's medical for the idiots.
Mhm.
And Lee made a good point. It's like, what religion out there? And if you go back to the original Bible, it had 81 books in it. There's nothing in that says that medical care cannot be given for religious reasons. There's none. That's stuff made up by man.
Yeah.
That interpreted their own way that they thought the Bible was written, which is not in the Bible, and they should be held accountable.
This is how it turned out. The baby suffered and died while the parents were praying. Now, this is written right here. That little bit is written by AI. I did not write this. So if it's got a slant on it and it sounds, kind of persnickety,
Uh-huh.
did this, okay? I didn't. So the baby laid there, suffered, and died while the parents were standing over it praying. Parents were convicted of manslaughter. Case led to a major legal reform in Oregon and established that faith cannot override duty of care. End of story.
Thank you.
Okay,
Well, it took Oregon that long to change the damn law. So how many children had to die before somebody got their head out of their ass and changed the law?
y'all,
There's no telling how many.
Look at him. What if he's a lot older than her? What if he allowed this to happen? Just run it through your head. He didn't want to pay for the child. Had her to have the baby at home, no medical bills. Baby's in distress. Oh, we're going to see if it lives. If it doesn't, then that's good because we don't have to pay that.
That's just horrible.
I mean,
and not to name it.
Look at him. And she is, there ain't nobody home. There's no lights on.
I wonder if that's
No,
like
look at that.
like one of those weird offsets of certain churches where there's like he was that they were, he's probably had like 2 or 3 wives.
Yeah.
And she was just one that was like, okay, you're going to marry this guy. One of his concubines.
Concubine. Yeah.
I don't know. I just got a weird feeling. I looked at it and I'm like, wait a minute.
Look at her face. She's Look, she's not. Look at her. She's not there.
Enjoying the attention.
No.
He's surprised that everybody figured it out. I'm not gonna say it. I'm thinking, really? What's that song? I want to do bad things to you.
Yeah.
Even
if they did that, why did they
I want to do bad things to you.
I like that. It's I love the show, and I can't remember True Blood.
True Blood. I told you. I just said that.
I couldn't hear it. Something's up. I don't know. Something's
True Blood.
up.
Okay, so we talked about, and they both got prison sentences.
Good.
Criminal negligent homicide. All right, so here's the summary. This is all because it shows the dangers of faith-based medical neglect. Oregon ended up having to do a religious exemption law that you can't justify abuse by saying it's against your religion. And so we were talking about medical neglect and faith-based religious medical neglect and criminal negligent homicide.
Yep. That is straight up neglectful homicide. And
Yep.
I'm sorry, I think that both parents should have been set in general population with their record out showing what they did to a child. They wouldn't have lasted long. They probably put them in protective custody because
Probably.
And you know what else is concerning? What's any different than Andrea Yates or Susan Smith, where they went and killed their kid? Is this any different?
There is no difference.
I don't see any difference.
The child was still murdered. I mean, to me, those children were murdered.
Oh, I'm getting the funky feeling. Let's change the subject. So that's our show.
That's about time to change it.
And you guys,
we made it laugh with Captain Fivehead, but
it's a rough subject, but I think somebody needs to hear what it is out there. Yeah, he's a thumb. He's a thumb.
He looks like a thumb.
He does. Look at him.
I wish I had the AI skills to take his facial features off and just put fingerprint.
I will try to do it. I will try to do it.
Freaking hilarious.
Oh my goodness, y'all. We need to be cheered up. Cheer us up, Lee. Cheer us up.
That's what we got coming up, Lee.
Here, we got some hashtags. Here they come.
Here they come.
Thumbman and Captain Fivehead. Y'all suck.
Y'all suck. I like that.
Oh, let me get rid of that baby's name. Okay. So, all of that to say, yay, Gwen, go to the History Channel.
Yes.
Click on Monster.
Gwen becomes the new all access rock star.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have anxiety about it, you guys, but I would love some support. And you know what? When you're going to watch mine, go back, watch Blaine's, watch Lee's, watch all of them, but please, because I was so into both of them. I've watched them multiple times and they're great. And
with mine, all you gotta do is probably turn on History Channel. My big head's probably on TV right now. At least my head wasn't as big as Brandon's on the show, though. Brandon had a big old huge melon. Brandon looked like he had a 7 head.
One thing I do want to say, since writer strike and the actor strike and all of that, and then Disney bought out the History Channel and everything got flip-flopped around and changed. Money's just now starting to flow. The paranormal is here to stay. It is very popular. This show will be streaming on many different streaming services. It's going to be on Amazon Prime. It's going to be on it's Amazon Prime, Hulu. I heard something about Netflix.
Yeah, they haven't come out on there yet, but they will stream, because I think History Channel is going to get his run out of them first, and then they'll sub them out to other ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I had my mom was looking on Amazon Prime, and it's not out there yet. They've got season 1 through 4 on there, but if y'all don't have History Channel, let us know. We'll film it with our phones and send it to you. That way you can at least watch it. I did that. I did that today with a friend of mine that lives in Connecticut. I sent it to my cousin, didn't have a History Channel. So, they could watch the episode. And I'll probably get in trouble for doing that, but, I'm not selling it or anything. I'm just showing what I was on.
Well, what you should be able to do is, if you can't watch it live as it premieres, you should be able to watch it the next day for free.
Well, I guarantee you, they will show it again and again and again and again and again.
And you can go back and do it on demand. That's what I did with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I recorded both of ours, mine and Lee's, and I'll record yours Friday. So I'll have our 3 episodes already. Just all I gotta do is pull them up, just hit play. You know. Yeah,
you
and
can do
y'all
it
want
out
to do
there.
that too? Watch it recorded as well. That way you can go back in case you miss something, see it again.
Yeah, we appreciate the support.
We do. We really do.
To the History Channel and hit play, and then you go back and hit play again. And while you're at work, you're just going to put that
Hit play
pocket
again.
cell phone in your pocket and hit play and hit play and hit play and hit play, and let those numbers go on up, because that's
Please.
how you're able to support local paranormal folks and the people that put it together.
Yeah.
You
And if
History
it works
Channel.
out right, we might get some more of y'all on episodes next year. That's why we're trying to get these numbers up when it gets renewed. So, we can put other people from the network and other paranormal investigators and get their story out there,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So poster, Monster Quest,
Monster Quest.
February 6th, 10 p.m. Eastern. Right? And All Access Network will be going to Deep South Paracomic-Con in Enterprise, Alabama, August the 8th and 9th. It's going to be there's paranormal and haunted history, comics and pop culture, tabletop and role-playing type games. So it's going to be a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah. And the costume contest is usually pretty cool because people get creative with their costume. It ain't like somebody put a Frankenstein mask on. No, these people go and get elaborate and they spend money on these damn costumes. And you're like,
I'm hoping that they'll do an old school one so we can all dress up in our old school stuff. I'm gonna ask, but I just when I was messaging earlier, Teresa just had surgery. We're all wishing her well, and they are going to be on some of the shows before the Paracon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And y'all don't know Stan and Teresa Fikes. They're the most awesome people on this planet. I put them up there with Lee and Gwen and Matt. I mean, they're that kind of people.
Yeah.
They'll give the shirt off their back for you. And hi, Raven.
Hey, Raven. Her show is next. Yeah.
But where else are we going, Lee?
The next thing we've got, let me pull that one right there down.
Yeah, she actually showed the last one we're going to. She didn't
yeah,
show
that one's the last. Yeah.
Then Gettysburg Battlefield Bash.
Yes, Gettysburg.
This whole Paracon is to benefit veterans. Okay, all of this is to benefit veterans. It's going to be July the 24th through the 26th at the Eisenhower Hotel in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It's a nice hotel.
Oh, yeah. Eisenhower is beautiful.
Hey, it was really nice.
Yes,
now
it's really nice.
Affordable. Okay, it's a lot more affordable now, and it's not. What I mean by that, people that own it and run it are very good to us. They enjoy all of us being there, and I don't think they're ghosties, but they like us, and they do. Please come, Pam and Stephen Barry. You guys are amazing. Congratulations on Stephen for being an up-and-coming content creator. Saw your award, great job. And then this one is New Orleans Paranormal Conference. Yeah. Saturday, August the 1st, Sunday, August the 2nd. This is a part of the class and event schedule. I don't have a list of people that will be speaking, but we've got vampire panels and discussions. We've got voodoo panel discussions, Native American panel. We've got ghost hunting ITC techniques.
And don't forget, there are ghost hunts there in New Orleans in the quarter that we're going to.
Talk about those ghost hunts are going to be insane.
I can tell y'all from my mom growing up in New Orleans that New Orleans is haunted as all F.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super haunted. If you guys have never been, I mean, you feel the energy when walking down through the French Quarter. Well, and there's so much there. I mean, you got not only the vampires, you've got the ghosts, you've got the rougarous, you got the voodoo, you've got all kind of elements of energy there.
Yeah.
Plus the food is divine.
The food, he said, y'all, the food.
The food.
The food is divine. And I'll tell y'all this. Anybody that goes down there, hook up with me and Lee and Gwen, I will take you to the best restaurants that aren't the tourist trap restaurants, the ones that have actually really good New Orleans style food.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna be able to eat for a week before, so I can eat down there.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll go sneak by Maspero's and get us a sandwich from Maspero's. We'll go to Cafe Du Monde, which some of these are touristy, but you cannot beat some coffee and beignets from Cafe Du Monde.
When I'm taking you to get to, we got them in Greenwood. I don't think they're good compared.
Taking to get what?
Beignets.
Oh yeah, we're at.
Oh, at Cafe Du Monde. It's the only place in New Orleans to get beignets.
It's the only place, he says. Okay, then we'll go.
Well, they have other imitations, but they're not Cafe Du Monde. And the coffee, hope you like really strong coffee, because their coffee is coffee and chicory, and they drink it half and half. It's called Cafe au lait, coffee and milk.
Well, I'm all about espresso with a little smidge.
This will kick espresso's ass. It'll make espresso taste like, piss water.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so here's our next announcement. I know we're running over. Here it comes, y'all.
Breaking news from All Access Network Television. Nathaniel Elwell and Morgan Caldwell graced the cover of Paranormal Underground magazine, spotlighted for
and poor Nathan just looks so damn happy in that picture. Like, they made me take a picture.
Beautiful woman and so talented. She did a read last time I talked.
I've been talking to her a little bit. I actually want to mentor her because she's still learning her craft as a medium.
Yes.
So I'm just throwing it out there. I'll do it for free, but I would love to help mentor you and help you develop your gifts that you already have and tell you what other gifts you're gonna have that are coming soon. You'll get upgrades like Miss Gwen's getting.
That's why I think I can't get rid of whatever I have. I think me and Lee and Matt, we were together for the ice storm, and I think we kind of gave each other the yuckity yucks. And I can't. My energy will not come back up. Matt's a mess, and we struggling, you guys, for a little bit.
I told you, pop that zinc like it's Pez.
Well, I was trying to get a delivery, so
I have my port gummy vitamin thingies I've been taking. I'm gonna kick this. And All Access Network has qualified for Indigenous, female, Asian American grant.
Sweet.
And I made this little thingy. I don't like it, but Gwen said it looks good, so here it is.
Yeah, it's not produced.
Hello, my name is Lee Triana Brown. I am the CEO of All Access Network Television. We are a Native American, Asian American, woman-owned multimedia network built on one simple belief: every story, every voice, all access. All Access Network Television creates professional, ethical programming that uplifts underrepresented voices, community leaders, artists, veterans, indigenous creators, and small businesses. Stories often overlooked by the mainstream media. Grant funding allows us to expand, bring high-quality storytelling to communities that deserve to be seen and heard. This support directly strengthens the representation, preserves the culture, and builds a long-term community impact. Thank you for investing in inclusive media, authentic voices, and the power of storytelling.
I like that.
See, I told her it's authentic.
It is authentic. You know what's cool too? Is like all three of us are part of the same tribe.
Yes.
Legally a part of the same tribe, which I think is cool as hell. Because we call this All Access Network a tribe, but we actually are tribe. We are
Yeah.
tribal members for life now, you know?
Mhm. Can I pop up the while you're talking? There we go. We got a powwow coming up, you guys.
Oh, I appreciate you doing that. The powwow is coming up in May.
Mhm.
Lane,
Yes.
I will be there, as well
Mhm.
as Lisa Lino, who is our head lady dancer. She does the real, it's authentic Native American
Yes.
dance of her tribe, of the Cherokee. We are United Tribe, so my husband's part of the Seminole tribe. So, but we are recognized by ECSUIT, which is the Eastern Cherokee Southern Iroquois United Tribes of South Carolina. So it doesn't matter what tribe you're affiliated with, or if you are not affiliated and you just want to have the experience, please come. It's May
You will
15th.
enjoy every minute of it. It will be, even if you're not Native American, seeing the Native American culture portrayed like they're going to portray it is going to be something of beauty. It is going to be the energy there is going to be off the freaking charts.
Off the chart.
Just
You
the
might-
drum.
You might
The best
actually learn something. Yes.
The Buckies are coming to drum.
Oh,
I love
I hope
love
they let you sit in with them and play drums.
They're amazing. They all make a circle around that great big drum they have, and they just go into a trance and they start chanting, and then the dancing does the same thing. I'm getting chills talking about it.
Yeah, me too.
Well, the museum may be open. I just got off the phone before the show with Marielle, and I think she's going to give us full access to the petroglyphs again. If you would like to see them, you may not have access like us, but you are more than welcome to the show and hear the history of it and take as many pictures as you possibly can.
It is the energy in that petroglyph is just beyond amazing. It swirls.
It is.
I and Lee and Gwen, we all feel connected to our ancestors because their spirits show up and they take us in like we were there the day that they, did the petroglyphs. It is amazing.
Yeah.
And the food there is going to be off the freaking charts.
The native tacos are amazing, but get it early. I don't care if you get there at 10 o'clock, get in line, but you'll be there for.
I'm gonna be the first person in line this year. Yes.
Good. We're just going to give you money, Gwen. You're going to get us some tacos.
I'm gonna be in line, and I'm gonna be like, I'm coming. I'm getting the food first, and we'll securely have people around us so nobody will get our food.
Oh, don't worry. I'll bite somebody to try to take my food.
You know that old job that people started doing. I think it was during COVID. You could pay somebody to get in line for you.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me.
I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to pay somebody to get in line for me.
I'll do it.
Well, that's
Rachel's
the reason we'll
all
probably
in it
have
too.
to do it.
Yeah.
Hello, Ginger.
I've got
Oh,
pictures.
My other fur niece.
It's been so good today.
Yeah,
Hey, you
because
guys.
I think we're going to be busy as all get out. So
Mhm.
whenever we can get something to eat, if we have to sit one at a time to go get something to eat, or just send Gwen up there, here's $20, go get us all food.
I'm not joking when I say I'm gonna be the first one in line, and we'll just eat we'll put it in our little cooler and we'll go about our day because it was the lines. But I hopefully they'll get more food trucks to have, so you won't have just that one being bogged down. Or two.
Hello, Taterhead.
Say, hey guys, I've got to go to the potty and then do Raven's show. So I love you guys.
Love you. Yeah, we need to get off here because it's like 10 after.
Yeah, it is. But I'm gonna say good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Okay.
Oh, hey, there you go. Thank you, Gwen, for producing. Thank you for all you do.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you. I want to get this
Love you.
out here. Missing, murdered Indigenous women powwow. This one is before the one May 2nd. This one is February the 22nd. It is coming up really soon, 20 days from now. This is actually an information powwow. We're going to stand in prayer for our missing, murdered Indigenous women.
Yes.
Thousands that have gone missing from the age of 6 months to 82 years old. Yes, it is a serial killers. And one of the reasons why I feel that the tribes are being attacked this way It's because the reservations don't have many police officers. All right, so that's our show.
Well, Lee, and
Thank
y'all, I think I'm feeding tube out tomorrow. Hooray, Blaine.
Get this thing out and get that chapter over with in your life.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping that once they take that out, I'll be able to eat more because my appetite's not that big. And I think it's because the tube's still in my stomach. And I think it takes up part of my stomach anyway. So that's coming out tomorrow. I'm going to try to be here tomorrow for Family Spirit, but that just depends on how loopy I am after they take that damn thing out tomorrow.
Well, just play it by ear.
Yep, I will. I'll let you know. But I'm going to jump
Do it,
off here, Lee. Love you.
We love you too.
And Tribe,
Thanks
thank you.
Jane.
Thank you for watching. You know, you had, I want to say this. You guys had 10,000 choices you could have made for entertainment tonight. You chose us. Thank you.
Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow night.